Filming from GenCon 2016, I'm here with Tony of Japanime Games, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Dynamite Nurse, a game that has not been released yet, but is going on Kickstarter soon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. We're going to be running the Kickstarter in September.
Okay.
And yeah, it's going to be our newest, our biggest, baddest game, and it's hopefully going to be published by next GenCon. So by next GenCon, people will be able to buy it.
Excellent. So what is the game about? How does it work?
Well, it's a deck building card game. Here at Japanime Games, we have a lot of deck building card games, but it does kind of have a smaller town area. So, like any deck building card game, you're going to have some resources that you're going to use to buy higher cards or higher value cards and slowly build your deck over the course of the game. In this game, you're going to use your resources, your money, to buy healing points, and then you're going to heal patients, and that's how you earn victory points, and the person with the most victory points at the end of the game wins the game. But what I really like and what I find interesting about this game is that it is a game about poisoning your friends.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, sabotage is a huge part of the game, and actually the main town cards are cards that are actually going to do damage to your opponents. So a lot of our deck building card games, you can kind of play in an interactive style, but you could choose a strategy in which you're kind of more interested in your own deck, not necessarily attacking your opponents, whereas this game definitely forces you to attack your opponents.
Okay, so can we take a look at the cards, and can you tell us a bit more about what's going on the cards, the icons, the effects?
Yeah, so these are going to be your health points, right? So this is your patient stack. Right here, this is called your ambulance. So players get assigned patients based on the color chip that they put on the patient card. And then each patient is going to cost a certain number of health points to heal. So this patient, you only need 3 health points to heal her. So she's relatively easy, and then you get 2 victory points.
Oh, I see.
But this patient, she costs 7. Okay, so in order to heal her, you have to have 7 health points. However, she does give you the bigger benefit of 5 victory points, and so on and so forth. So basically, each starting hand is going to have some healing points in it, as well as some coins.
So this is like your starting deck, pretty much like the basic cards.
Basic cards, you're going to start with these, and then you can use your coins to buy cards from this main center area. And these cards, everything in blue, these are the cards where I was saying they're actually going to kind of do some damage to your opponents and kind of mess up your friends' decks. Another cool thing about this game is you get these special nurse cards. So when you heal a patient, and when that patient is no longer sick, you're going to receive a nurse card. And these nurse cards give you more special abilities. So some of them allow you to draw multiple cards, some of them give you extra health points, victory points, etc. And then the Dynamite Nurse card, there is only one. And the Dynamite Nurse card actually goes to the player who has killed the most patients. So in this game, you don't want to kill patients, but you're inevitably going to. So the person who kills the most patients gets the Dynamite Nurse card. Now, this card is going to go from player to player throughout the game. But the person who ends up with it at the end of the game is going to get -2 victory points. So you don't want to be the Dynamite Nurse.
So you want to kill your colleagues, but really take good care of your patients.
Yeah, you want to take good care of your patients. You don't want, and then you want everybody else's patients to die. So, and then you have these kill mark cards. When you kill a patient, or when your opponent kills a patient, they're going to take a kill mark. And then the kill marks, depending on how many kill marks you have, determines how many negative victory points you get. So these will negate the victory points that you gain by healing patients. So yeah, it's a fun game about poisoning your friends.
And you talk about, the attacking and poisoning, but how does that work exactly? Is like you bet negative cards you put in their decks, or?
So basically, the negative victory points that you would collect are going to go into your personal play area, and then at the end of the game, they'll go into your total count and negate some of your victory points. But what you can do, it's not really an attack for your opponents, but you can do things that mess up your opponent's gameplay, whether you make them discard cards, or you force their patients into critical condition, which causes their patients to have more damage or potentially die. It's things things like that. So there's no like direct attacks like, oh, one nurse is punching another nurse. It's not quite like that.
Okay.
It's more sabotage.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tony, for this excellent introduction of Dynamite Nurse. Not out there yet, but stay tuned, keep an eye out, and the game will be on Kickstarter soon. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.